let's talk a little bit more about Ku because I feel like I haven't talked much about Ku. So, you know what, guys? I'm genuinely excited to see what kind of story that Ku's gonna bring to us this time. Because I clearly remember when I first watched his storytelling stream, where he reads his own novel to everybody and the viewer. But honestly, guy, I at that time I felt like I felt really frustrated back then because, I love novels. I love story. I love readings. Okay, you guys might not gonna trust me, but I love readings. At least I'm reading more than you. I love reading books, but most of the books that I read, those were in Japanese. So, and even though at the time I thought my English was pretty enough just to keep up, like, English conversations, the way he wrote the story, it was like filled with like such a, how do I say it, the dedicate metaphors, literally like expressions. So there were like so many refined, abstract way of writing, and it really made me realize that I wasn't, my English wasn't good enough to understand everything. I actually watched that stream like several times because I still wanted to, like, I was literally coping, I was like, no man, I can get it, man. This is man easy. I can understand it like that, right? And as a brother, as a kyodai, I wanted to understand his story properly, but I wasn't pretty sure I really did because I could only imagine the meaning, but it was like more like the forced translating Japanese metaphors into English. So I think I wasn't grasping in the way that it must meant to be. 悔しかったね. I was sad, but now I think my English had become I don't know. Every time I'm trusting that my English is better, my English is enough, but it's always not enough. But I think I can follow along without worrying much like before. I am focusing on my own content. I am not like, trying to, force myself like, learning English better, something like that. Then I might still be slow. My improvement is always slow, but I think I'm confident that I can understand his work in real time, I guess. So if you were like me, an ESL speaker, I really hope you were tuning into his story time stream. I think it will be opened up pretty soon. And those people who are ESL, you will be able to hear a lot of the metaphors, uh, abstract way of writing that, people like us would ever be able to imagine. Like, it will be like the way he says the way is like it's literally the native English. I'm sorry, the ESL moment again.